From the East Brunswick Jewish Center, I'm Rabbi Jeff Pivo. Well, it looks like East Brunswick will finally get a taste of real winter this week, as snow seems likely. Judaism has the reputation of being above such things, of intellectualizing everything and elevating thought above all else. But this is a time of year when we remember just how intimately our ancestors were involved in the natural world. In the first century, most Jews lived in what is now modern Israel, and the majority of them were farmers, intimately connected to the weather and the seasons around them. Each year, farmers gave a certain percentage of their crops to the temple in Jerusalem, offering a tithe in thanks to God for abundance. And when it came to fruit trees, the early rabbis decreed that the cutoff date for determining which trees were mature enough to tithe their fruit was the 15th day of the Hebrew month of Shvat, Tu B'Shvat. It was known as the New Year of Trees because that was when trees over a certain age were old enough to be included in that fruit tithe. Even after the time of the temple, Tu B'Shvat retained its association with trees and fruit right up to the modern period. Jews continue to eat new fruit on that day and say a Shechianu over it. And many customs have developed around the ritual of a Tu B'Shvat Seder, in which we eat the produce of the land of Israel. We are also familiar with the tale of Honi the Circle Maker, a kind of Jewish Rip Van Winkle, who fell asleep and then awoke in the distant future to learn the lesson of long-term planting done by one generation for the benefit of another. Tu B'Shvat can remind us how rooted in the land of Israel Jews have been. For the most part, the Torah speaks in terms of an agricultural society in the Holy Land, with the temple at its geographic and economic and religious center. Tithing was not limited to Tu B'Shvat. It occurred every day of the year, and the three major festivals, Sukkot, Pesach, and Shavuot, were harvest celebrations originally, when Jews from all over the land would bring their first fruits to Jerusalem. That history should help to inspire us to sensitivity toward the world around us, to nature, to its produce, to remembering our responsibility to keep the earth healthy and to take our obligations to it as caretakers seriously. Pollution and damage of the land, of the water, of the air, make not only for bad health and a danger to the entire ecosystem. They are a violation of our covenant with God to tend and to care for the earth. As we mark Tu B'Shvat this Monday, let's rededicate ourselves to an awareness of those connections and those responsibilities, not only this week, but throughout the year. From all of us at the East Brunswick Jewish Center, a Shabbat Shalom.